Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Contest of Speed. It is round 6 here for the EU4 Championship. We are at Belgium, at Spa-Francorchamps. I probably butchered the name of that, but I'm going to give it a go. My name is Corey. I'm one of your two commentators for this evening. Sat virtually across from me is the man himself, Tom Carter.
Hello, and I can confirm that Spa-Francorchamps is the correct pronunciation because this is a French-speaking country because we are in Belgium. Yeah, this is such a good track. I love it. It's a long lap here, so, qualifying is going to be a bit more slower paced than usual. People are going to have to watch the clock a little bit more, but the race, it should be quite good. It's always good here. Last week was really interesting. It's very, very, very eventful.
That is to say the least. We are on board with Real Ashton Army as he is the first on the track, wasting no time, wants to get his lap in and see what he can do. This is the banker,
Yeah.
so we shall be on board.
Is Sid on quali ban?
Oh, whoa.
Amount of penalties.
Apparently my
I'll
screen's
check
gone
now.
wrong. I do apologise, everybody. Bear with me for 1 second while I fix this.
I'll check penalties now, but Sid has just retired from qualifying and I suspect he might be on a quali ban, so I will check penalties.
Thank you
now.
very much for calling that out. Thank you very much. That was a good call out. I wasn't expecting that. On my screen it looked perfectly okay. But not on this
Can
screen.
confirm that Sid has been given a quali ban for events that happened in EU3.
Oh.
So he's reserved for the race and been involved in probably a blockage of some kind.
The
First,
Zoom
though,
thing? Oh, it's the so it's setting the size of the resolution inside Streamlabs. It's gone bigger because the resolution's gone bigger. When I had it, I did have it set to 1080. It's now set to 1440. So
Lovely bit of technology lesson then. But I think it's Ashton Army who's going to set the first lap of the session. And I've had an invite request, so I'll adhere to that swiftly. And the brother's not appearing online, certified. No, he is. I'll take that back.
there you go, Hilly, 1440. So Real Ashton Army is out, and he is away. Coming up to Eau Rouge through Radion, onto the Kimmel Straight.
Good man. Didn't take as much space as he probably could have there. It was quite reserved. I don't feel like I feel like I'm attacking the curbs there all the time, running on the white line. See how much he attacks the curbs now into. I forget the name of this chicane. It's slow.
Combs. It's got a strange name. I will
Lecom.
say that. Lecombs.
Lecom.
Yeah.
That's its Lecom. This right-hander here, the long apex. I mean, you don't really touch it anyway, but here's where you don't want to invalidate.
Going straight on.
It's a very reserved lap. Down into Puon now. You can do that flat out in the W11 probably, but not the cars of today. Sector 2 though. Hug the inside curb.
Not the
on
fastest
both
lap.
turns.
That I will
Yeah,
say. He's a banker, but he's going.
Yeah, it's reserved. A reserved lap from Ashton. But that's what you need at the first time. Obviously, it goes purple being the first person to set a second set the time. Oh, needed to drink there.
I think Nico will be the next across the line. As we see, Charlie is on an out lap, which is the other Alpha Tower.
X427 is I suspect that's what you're talking about anyway. Or is that an alpha that I'm seeing? Yeah, it's an alpha. Ashton 145.9. It's not the fastest lap we've seen. Probably going to get beaten by Nico with a 142.0.
142 flat already. Wow. That was a killer banker lap. To be honest with you, we're on with 427 at the minute as he comes down towards the bus stop chicane. See what kind of lap the Ferrari can produce.
Suspect it's going to be a nice one. Maybe not going to be at the front.
No.
With, second place by less than a tenth of a second.
Next across the line looks like it could be.
It's an Alpine. It's Brother Adam.
Oh, Alexa, stop. How dare you interfere? It's Brother Adam, you say.
Brother Adam gets a nice exit from bus stop chicane, crosses the line, and it's going to be a 144.1.
See you later, starts a
Which isn't the
lot.
fastest time. It's quite a big gap.
The other Ferrari, which will be Pipe Tech, crosses the
Some
line.
cars coming out of the pits. I hope no one gets impeded.
Sebi across the line. It's a 43. So there's a 43s, and then Nico straight into the 42s. I knew that was fast. Caught me by surprise. That's
yeah, that's not far off what I suspect Pole might be. I might even get Pole with that lap. It's 1.2 seconds to X427 Pipe Tech, are both very good drivers. Sid out of the question. He's one of the faster drivers in the league as well. So always good to play for at Spa, isn't it? It's always good. It's always a good race here. I'm on board with Tierlade now. I'm not sure if you are. He's the next person I suspect is going to cross the line.
Hilly calling
no,
it. Nico to move up within a few races.
Yeah, he could end up my teammate. He's in the Alpha, obviously, already.
Oh,
no, not my teammate.
no.
I said need to.
We was on with Piney Penguin, and he has completely gone wide, and he will abandon that lap. That's not a lap he needed. We'll go on with Tierlade.
Yep, Tierlade's had a good second sector. He's gone purple. I've been on board with him now. It was all tidy and clean. He's got an Alpha ahead, but he's tidily got out of the way through Blanchimont now. He's going to have to take a nice line of least resistance to maintain the speed. Make sure not to ride the curve too much next exit, because you can invalidate. Brake a little bit earlier than you might suspect, because it can be quite tempting to brake too late here. Gets the inside curve very nice. Set yourself up for a nice exit on the run to the line, and it's going to be at a very fast time. It's going to put him second place, 1:43.215.
Don't think anybody really can challenge Nico. But Nico, he's stopped. I'm not entirely sure if he's hasn't just made his way back to the pit shot, it seems.
It might be out of fuel or getting out of the way of people. Like stops. So
we're on board with Sygate, who's coming through to set his first flying lap. A couple drivers have waited a bit for the track to rubber in. Destructor is on his out lap. We know we have some Destructor fans in the chat.
Beware. Beware. He's on his out lap. He is coming to take a good chunk of time from the front runners. He is the, well, we would say the championship leader, but I'm not quite sure. I think he would be when he's
Grelis.
We know how fast he is. Grelis is also very good. He's on his out lap as well. I think he might be the first to start it. Let me check.
It will be. I will go on board with Grelis. If you could go on board with Destructor, and we should get something going on.
Yep. So a nice back and forth here.
Straight into the sauce. It's going very, very well. Up to our Rouge and Radion.
Destructo just braking for the source now, nice and tidy, keeps it very, very tight and then nice and neat on exit.
DRS wide open, trying to keep as little rotation as you can coming onto the Kemmel Straight. You don't want to lose your speed. It is a purple sector 1. Is that a real purple? That's what we want to know. We're looking very, very good through Les Combes.
Let me know what the second sector time is specifically, because Destructo has done a 30.2 in the first sector, not purple.
Oh, Grelis could steal Paul, we'll just see. Puhan, very important to try and keep as much speed as you can through this part of the track. It's very fast.
Oh. Destructo just taking all the space on the exit of the curb on the run to Puhan. Takes it nice and tightly. I hope he doesn't run wide. He doesn't touch any curbs either. What was the sector time?
I didn't see it exactly, but he was purple. It wasn't a full purple though. It was a flash of purple, which means he's the fastest on the track at the minute. So I expect Destructor could take a purple second sector.
He has not. It's 1:49. That's the second sector split.
Bus stop chicane, trying to keep it tight to the inside, and he's flat all the way to the line. It's a 1:42.3. He's 3/10 off Paul. It's all down to Destructor now.
Destructor's had a nice tidy lap, but I don't think it's been the quickest. Might be running a little bit more. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wow, I didn't even notice that. Okay.
I've just noticed. That's a 1:30.43.
I didn't notice the whole lap.
Mediums.
Oh, I hate to do that to you all. I apologise.
Oh, we had something settled. Like that could have been a little battle, but it wasn't See, Saget is going slowly. Real Ashton Army is on a lap. He's 2/10 up, so it seems. Which is what he
Good
needs as
man,
he's
he's
coming
improving.
towards Pujon.
Does need more than 2/10 though. He is quite far off the pace at the minute. Paddy Penguin's retired on the 152.7 for some reason. I'm not sure about that. But you know, you cannot be someone in a league improving their time in a qualifying session, can you? Deserves to be commentated on no matter what. Has a bit of traffic, but keeps it nice and clean. Doesn't let it take too much time off him. Gets a nice exit all the way up to 8th gear already. Has more than enough ERS on the run to Blanchemont. It's tidy. Can't fault it.
He's going well. It should be a good improvement at least. Just needs to keep it tight. Pre-bus stop chicane and get the exit speed. He went a bit wide. He might have gained a bit of time. It's not a lot. It's only 7,000ths of an improvement.
An improvement's an improvement, is it not? Good lap. Well done, Ashton.
Currently on board with Sebi, who was, if I'm not mistaken, a 10th and a half up, round about.
On his run to Puon now. Just a little bit on the curb.
Oh, he's invalid!
Invalidation. Yeah, he got too wide on the entry. He was on the curb, didn't get the grip on, turning in and ran too wide. Has enough time to get the RS back though. I suspect he might go again anyway.
Pulled us on with Dougie. Dougie into the bus stop chicane. Coming down, it could be
Dougie was late to join the
so...
qualifying session. He's personally invited. 1:45.4. There's a big gap in times here in the grid today. It's a long track, I did say at the start, so you've got more. Depending on your reputation in your tier, I think you either see the long circuit as more space to gain or more space to lose time around the lap, especially in qualifying. So we'll see how it plays out. 3 people not to set times yet.
We're on with 427, is coming down to set a lap, and it's good enough for P3. It's a 1:43.1.
Front runners are flying. Much faster.
Oh, and Charlie goes P3 and takes it off him. The one.
Oh, look at the gap.
Oh, wow.
That's a lovely.
And Sirotkin does it as well with a 42. So Sirotkin hits the 42s. It's what he needed.
Still, but at least 5/10.
I think D Summers is just going to come to start a lap, but we are on with Tia Laird. He tries to improve. He's on in straight onto the Kimmel straight.
Who's this on the Kimmel straight?
Tia Laird.
Yep, Tia Laird, one of the first people to set a lap. A good one at least. We'll soon see the second sector split. No, we've just missed the first one. Oopsie. Nice and tidy on this corner though. It's really easy to spin, especially if you're not running traction control. But I suspect a few people in this this tier might be, which is perfectly fine, you know.
Everyone has their own limitations. It's good to know one's limitations, I always say.
Yeah, if you run traction control, that is, so long as you're clean and you can race cleanly, it's fine. Some people might even be running like steering assists and stuff. Maybe like Ashton and people at the back.
Very tidy.
140, 114. It was the low 14s, which is good. It's an improvement. I saw the minus. There's a car ahead though going through Blanchemont. I don't see who that is.
Oh, he could pick up the tour here through Blanchemont.
It's Charlie.
I think Charlie is boxing, yeah, I do believe. Obviously, Tia Laird coming round, trying to keep it nice, careful not to go quick on the pole so he doesn't spin, and it's good enough for a 1:42.6. It's P3, so now the drivers are starting to break the 42s. Yeah.
Nico had a stonking lap first around. He's out again. Is he on a lap? I think he might be.
He is, and he's 2/10 up.
Up. You sure? I think it might have been down there. Let me see. Oh no, I missed it on the stream replay. Okay. But we'll soon find out anyway. Run through the second sector chicane that I don't know the name of. Apologies. Don't run too wide on exit and don't go onto the curb on entry. Doesn't run out on wide.
3/10 up!
Oh my word!
Oh!
somebody's turned off an assist or two.
You are joking!
This is a dominant display from Nico. Nico's new, so it might be a little bit misplaced in the rankings. We'll soon find out. Attacks the curb on entry. Attacks it on exit.
And it shall be a 41.6, I think.
It's going to be a
41.8. Oof. Killer lap. Absolutely killer lap.
That's going to be pole, surely.
Grelis, it's on his out lap. Looking to produce. Tailhead on the in lap. Side he's
next across the line is going to be is that a Williams?
No, it could be an Alpine.
No, it's not an Alpine.
It's not. Is it Tailhead? It is Tailhead, but he's coming to the pit. So we have a Mercedes, which will be Nathan. No, it's not. It's Havoc Connor.
Oh, Nathan's on in the second sector setting the time.
Yep. Havoc Connor will be on board while he goes through his first sector. Destructor on an out lap, looking to improve. Well, is he on the softs? That's the question.
So, people crossing the line now are Sebi starting a lap, Destructo starting a lap, Grelis starting a lap, DMS starting a lap, then a Ferrari, which is likely Pipe Tech, starting a lap. I can tell you DMS has just overtaken Grelis. So DMS, two McLarens. So two McLarens, a Ferrari, and the Haas are going to set a time. Charlie's next. Then it's an Alpha, which is probably
30.3. Purple.
They're all starting their times. Yeah.
The Mercedes is set a purple for sector.
So, situation is, who's that Mercedes? May I ask?
Havoc Connor.
Havoc Connor. So Havoc Connor is going to set his time. He'll get the first say in this debate on who starts where in EU4 Spa.
Oh, he's invalid. That is unfortunate indeed.
And he loses his right to give his opinion in the second sector. So your next player in the game
with Sebi.
Is Destructo.
And the next player in the game is Destructo. I don't know what Sebi's
not invalid?
He's not. He's coming to poop
Sebi,
on.
Destructo, DMS. I'll keep you updated on sector times. You follow Sebi. Right, here we go. This is a situation report coming in 15-0, up by a tenth for Sebi.
He is up by a tenth. Destructo.
I'll tell you Destructo. 13-8 for Destructo, 2/10 faster, and it's purple. Next is DMS. DMS 15-4. Then it's going to be, I can't do it too quick, Pipe Tech. Missed it, 14-6.
We'll stop chicane for Sebi as he's coming round. And then we'll flick the camera onto Destructor.
Sirotkin 14-5, and it's purple for Sirotkin.
Destructor is coming down now. Hint.
X427's ran wide, but he's set a 14-5 in the second sector.
Who is next on the list?
I've missed a couple, I do apologise, but it's a Williams.
It was Pipe Tech.
Charlie's crashed.
Charlie's out.
D Summers says 1:15. He's run it on the exit. He's lost it on the exit in the start of the third sector.
427 doesn't improve.
I don't see much of a I don't see much of a shift. I think the track might have ramped downwards a tiny bit, but
Summers.
That's your starting order. Mercedes having a nightmare start to the weekend.
They haven't
the week for Mercedes.
A time. I think with them not setting a time in that way, will they start ahead of Sid? I don't know if they will.
No, they won't. So Sid is serving a qualifying ban. He isn't even starting last because he retired.
And that will do your qualifying, people.
Woo! Good session that. Nico.
3/10 clear for Nico. What an absolute champion.
Stonking lap.
For
apologise.
For EU4, that is a fantastic lap indeed for Nico to break the 41s. We have Grelis in P2, couldn't quite get the lap that he wanted to take pole, but he's still in the low 42s. Chased closely by Destructor with a 42.2, so there's only almost 2 tenths between them. Then by Tealade, Sirotkin and Cygate. They are still in the 42s but dropping to the back end, and then we're onto the 43 runners of Charlie, 427 and Pipe Tech, D Summers, Sebi, Brother Adam, and then it's DMS Racing starting off the 44s, Dougie with the 45s. As I got in
Lovely.
We shall see.
I'm going to quickly run to the loo.
Go ahead, my friend.
Before we start the race.
There's quite a spread of times, that is a fact. There is quite a big spread of times. You have the 41, 42, 43, 144 and 45s. So you can see how spaced EU4 is. All paces are considered. If you would like to sign up, please join the Discord. It is in the chat. All paces are considered. And as we stand in here and await for the race to start, get yourself signed up to the Discord. Get in. Might as well. We're waiting for the race to start. What else are you going to do? Sign up. You never know. Could be you we're seeing on the stream. Could be you we're talking about. You could be the next Nico. You never know till you give it a shot. And we are also, for those who don't know, we're going down under. A lot of people in the league also know this. We are going down under to the Oceanic tiers. It is accepting sign-ups, I believe. So if you are from that area, please get yourself signed up for the Oceanic tier.
Absolutely do that.
Please get yourself signed up for the Oceanic tier.
Oh,
Apple one.
Rising Corp, please mute yourself. Oh, right, sorry, and away we go as we go on into turn 1. It's a good start for Nico and Grelis. Trying to get up the inside. Oh, straight into a source, and Grelis is on him. There was slight contact, but they are away.
The side-by-side Destructo is up to P3. They're going single file through Rouge now Radion.
Oh, we have a Haas completely off the track.
Yeah,
Was that a Haas? Wasn't an Alpha Tauri. Charlie got himself back on safely.
Dougie's left apparently. I suspect he might have a connection issue.
Where is it? Where's Rising? Alright, he's gone. He's gone, thank God.
Oh,
Where is it?
He's not. Oh my God, Rising Corp, please mute your mic.
P13. Yeah, he's dropped a few positions, ran wide and looks at the lake onto the K. Onto the gravel.
I don't know how to mute him. Don't know how to mute him.
Race director.
I'm in the race director, he's not in the race.
How is he speaking?
He's in, I don't know. I don't know how this is happening. I do apologise for this, everybody.
I'll take it. Just mute for a minute, I'll do it. I'll take the commentating for a minute. Apologies about that, but as it stands, and the apologies to the start of this, that is quite silly. You know, they're supposed to mute the mics before they join, but you know, sometimes that isn't how it works. But anyway, Nico has lost the lead from pole position at the start of this race. There's someone slow at the back. It's Sid, something's gone on there.
I can't
Grelis.
Got it. I figured it out. My bad. I'm so sorry, people. I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
I'll let you catch your groove back. I'll give you a minute to catch your groove back.
Right.
So take it away.
Okay, so going off what we can see from what is on here right now, I do apologise, it took me a minute to figure out, but Grelis is in the lead with an 8 tenths gap, and we're on board with Nico. He's trying to push on, but Destructor is only 6 tenths behind, looking to get up there. We're waiting for the DRS to be enabled, but Grelis has now broke the DRS, and Destructor is lurking in close behind, waiting for the DRS. Sirotkin as well, 2 tenths behind. We have moves being done. Looks like Pipe Tech's got ahead of Piney Penguin.
Apologies, I just had some inviting business to attend to.
That's entirely fine. I'm just trying to look at these gaps and see where we can get some action going. Oh, we saw Potentially Sirotkin going wide. Drops slight
Nico
time,
has...
not a lot.
Okay, so Nico has lost the DRS to Grelis, who is pulled with a better lead at the start of this race, but I'll check the tyres now. Nico has started on the hard, so he's going to be vulnerable to Destructo on the run to the bus stop chicane through Blanchemont. Can he replicate what Max Verstappen did in 2015 against Marcus Ericsson, but no, against Felipe Nasser, sorry? He can't.
If I was Destructor, I would just use my noggin a little bit and wait for the DRS to open up because Nico doesn't have it.
Yeah. He's going to need to try and slingshot himself into Grelis if he wants to win this race, but it may not work.
DMS, did you get DMS back in? Was that what you was inviting? I've just seen in the chat DMS Racing has left.
I'll invite him as well, but it was Dougie who needed the invite from me, so.
Destructor, no, rear wing open. Can we see a move? He's going for it completely. Just got so much speed coming through Radion. And it's an easy move done with the DRS.
Who needed the invite, sorry?
DMS Racing.
Yep.
This will be a good time to point out the tyres to see what sort of strategy we're looking for here. We have quite a good spread of medium runners, which is top two, and then a hard run of Nico, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 runners on the mediums. Back to a hard of DMS Racing, and Nathan on the mediums, Connor's on the hards, Dougie's risking it on the softs, could be expecting an early safety car. I wonder if that is the strategy for him and Ashton Army as they're both on softs. Sid on the mediums, who's up into 15th. We could see a move being made there. Nathan getting past the AI of DMS Racing. Nico though, lurking behind, trying to stay within the DRS of Destructo.
He's doing it successfully as well. Number 32 in the Alpha. Stays out the slipstream though to make sure he doesn't gain too much. I think he might be trying to just tag along and to make sure he doesn't lose out because of his tyres. Gets twitchy on the exit of the source, does Nico. Not going to keep an eye on this battle here.
I'm hoping Nico here could... He's not got the run, but he does have the DRS. He's going to again, we'll see Sirotkin getting past the Rebel Asage at the exact same time.
Yeah, it's just a nice clean DRS overtake where Asage is already flashing. Ooh, it's closer there between Nico and Destructo here.
This is a good race for Sirotkin here. He's quite high up in the field. We have a bit of a train going on here. And then there's a gap.
Yeah, I think there might be a bit of a train.
The Ferrari, yeah. We do have a bit of a train. And currently Grelis, 2.7 seconds clear. Running a very clean, tidy race. Doing a Max Verstappen in a Haas. Gap in the field.
Yeah, he's leaving them for dust at the moment. If you can keep it nice and
Brother
clean.
Adam Teal'ed. I think Teal'ed's had an incident.
Yeah, Teal'ed struck back quite a bit. I did see the incident and call it out.
Charlie, 3 seconds.
Charlie's the first victim. Wait, that's 3 warnings in 4 laps, buddy. That's what happens.
That could be the same corner every lap.
Oh, Destructo having to defend here. Goes wide at the stop. Leaves himself vulnerable.
Over in the apex. Oh, there's contact between Sirotkin and Nico, but they keep it together. They're side by side.
Scare or what? Tell you who I'd maybe go on board with Nico for this one, but on your selection.
We are on with Nico at the minute.
Yep.
He's giving us a good camera angle at the rest of the train, so I'm gonna see what's going on. But could we see the move? He's close enough. He is close enough. He's going for it on the outside. Oh, trying to squeeze him over as Destructor.
Takes him to the inside. Oh, Sirotkin's looking to eye up a move now as well. DMS Racing back in the game. I did invite him. think Sorokin may have got a warning there. Did run wide.
Good to have you back, DMF. You've got some positions to make up, my friend. Stayed 3 seconds. Oh, my EU4 prodigy. How could you do this?
Destructo's probably just got a warning as well. It's vulnerable to Sorokin, who's taken him to the inside at an I forget the word. Is it untoward place? He leaves himself vulnerable on exit though. Who Destructo tries to hang it around the outside, he's run out of road.
Sorokin is showing masterclass racing here.
Oh, Destructo's run wide again. Touches the curb on the run on the on the exit, so he's going to be not gaining down the straight. He's going to be losing time to Sorokin, who's within DRS of Nico, so he has maybe made the jump that he needed to at the right time.
This is exactly what I want to see, and Grealish is now 4.4 seconds clear. Slow down, or you're going to get moved. Sorokin, though, needs the exit into La Source to try and get a run up. Oh, he's a bit wide, but he manages to keep it. That might have just let Destructor gain back a bit. It has.
Yeah, I'm on board with him now. I'll let you know what his line's like through Bruges. He takes it nice and clean. It's an early turn-in. Make sure he takes the line of least resistance. He is going to be sizing up a move here. He is gaining. Nico already taking the defensive inside line.
Doesn't want to give him the slipstream and maximise that DRS potential. But Sorokin stays in the clean R, keeps his engine cool. I think he's running this on a strategy. He knows what he's doing. He's not going to take it yet.
Party Penguins crashed.
Yellow flag. He's at safety
cars.
cars.
What that is, and I think it might be.
3
yeah, there's been a
seconds.
crash. There's a Haas out of the race.
We're
And the
not
marshals have,
seeing it.
at the speed of light, cleaned it up, so there won't be a safety car for that for some reason.
That was that must
Very
be
quick.
the record-breaking time on a removing a vehicle ever. That's like pit stop speed.
Spa marshals are different. And there's Nathan has had an incident at P1. He's round. He's in the wood. He's beached.
He's beached. He's beached. He needs to reset. This is the only time you can. You are beached. You must reset. Sorokin could be making a move on Nico here.
Disqualified if he's not careful.
He's out. He's out. He needed to reset, and it's a disqualification for Nathan. That's not what he needed. The Mercedes having a shocker.
That's unfortunate. But Sorokin is eyeing up Nico into turn 1. All the action's coming at once here in EU4.
I wish it was a Haas on the grass.
Yeah, oh, it's contact!
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Destructor fighting to get his way through Sorokin here. Backside of it in Rouge. That's a very, very... Oh, no! Destructor's getting all squirrely and out of shape, but that could open the door for Sorokin. He's got the DRS ride open. He's trying to go for it on Nico. He's going to get it done.
Left. I'll give him a minute to load his name back up.
Rising Claw, he's
to
not
tail.
in the session.
Yeah, I did see that, but if I send him an invite now and he's not on the game, he might not receive it properly. So
No, I mean, he's physically, his car is not in the session, he can't drive.
Oh, what?
He can't drive, his car's not in the race, he didn't start the race. Rising Claw will not be driving.
Apparently I saw some DRS chicken, someone said there's been DRS chicken and there's been an incident in Sector 2. I suspect it might be one of the map markers.
DMS is round, it seems. He is.
Not ideal.
DMS is round. Sorokin is building up a bit of a gap here from Nico. He's trying to break that DRS. It's exactly what he needs to do.
Yeah, so Nico got a bit squirrely on the exit on this straight down towards Blanchimont, so that means he's going to be losing time all the way down. He might have burnt some ERS though. He has gained a bit.
Nico's trying to keep the DRS as best he can.
I think Sorokin might have just flashed once. That's going to be a nice sight for Nico. I think I saw one flash of red.
Well, we certainly shall see flashing as we come up to a Rouge, as he gets the power down and the battery activates to carry him up the hill. Let's see how we go. He's through La Sauce. He's up to a Rouge. And the
Nico not
battery.
burning, but
Still can't see it yet. He's not flashing as of yet, so it could be just a slight bit. Might have recharged enough to cancel the flash. And
Yeah.
Nico is gained like a bullet. Oh, we see some moves going on at the back of the grid. Could that be pit stops? It is. Dougie and Sid are in the pits, implementing their strategy.
On exit. Yeah, Mess already 7 laps on his hard tyres. Just come up just behind them is gonna might be trying to eye up a move.
A driver that isn't getting much of a call out, should I say, is 427, who's kept himself behind this train nice and tidy all the way. He's just waiting for the mistake. He's letting them fight it out. He's managing his tyres and just waiting, praying. And there's that experience coming in.
Yeah, and at the same time, I think we haven't spoken about Grelis as much as he probably deserves. I think he took that gap at qualifying a bit personally. So he's decided to crush the opposition. Reminder what our EU4 drivers are capable of. You know. So let's see what he can do.
Very brave to start on hards, I will say that, Hilly. But it does open the opportunity to do a double meads.
That is true. He also, I was going to say Grelis, he, in terms of Grelis, was in a position like this at Monza and ended up crashing, so...
He just needs to keep his nose clean here. It's 5 seconds clear, as Elite has said in the chat. Grelis is feeling like Max Verstappen right now, and rightly so. He's taking that Haas to a new level.
He is.
We could see... I don't know if Nico's close enough or if he's going to have a go for it. He is going to go for it as the flashing light is on of Sirotkin. Oh, that's just what Nico needed to see. He knows that Sirotkin's low on the energy. He just needs to keep the pressure on and make him drain it. And that place will be his. We are going fairly well at the minute.
Someone's off at Rouge. Somebody is off at Rouge. And it's a Williams. It's Tierlaid.
Tierlaid.
No damage, just a spin, I think.
Got himself going again. He's conceding the position to Dougie. No surprise there. There's Grelis. Absolutely flying ahead.
Ashton's had an incident as well somewhere.
Ooh, we have yellow flags as the drivers start second sector at the back of the field. Well, the yellow flags are cleared, and away we go. Do you know, I'm fairly impressed. I'm very impressed we haven't seen a safety car. I'm touching wood. I'm touching wood. Right? This can't be a jinx. I am touching wood. My desk is made of wood. But I'm impressed that it hasn't happened.
Charlie's got 6 seconds in penalties already. That's not ideal.
No, I didn't say it. I'm touching wood. Therefore, it's void. No, yellow flag. Oh, no. Oh, no. Can he get himself going again? He's got himself going again. There you go. No, I'm not touching.
No damage either.
Oh, what is going on?
Hard.
Relish boxed.
Dropping flash as well.
The driver's in the pits. Sygate's in.
This is where Nico needs to step it up. He needs to go fast, and he needs to go fast now.
That is a very good shout, Hilly. Imagine SC coming out like 14. Nico would be golden. He would. He's kept those hearts going.
Just flashing, is he? I don't know. I'd even overlay covered it a tiny bit.
So now we see as the pit strats start to unfold, the drivers are starting to get a bit more spaced out. Sirotkin drops a bit of time coming through second sector, but he still has the DRS, providing he can keep it all the way.
Clean air as well.
Destructor is dropping DRS like a stone. He's
He
had
is.
to drain some battery to get it back, it seems.
Well, Havoc Connor, the next victim of warnings. And Sorokin is in.
Sorokin is in. Destructor will now have to push on using that DRS that he's got to try and close the gap up to Nico to see what he can do as he gets around the source. I agree with you on that, Ricky. I'm surprised Grelis didn't extend his stint. He had such a gap. He could have stayed out longer. But he has just made a move and got a, well, he's not made a move. It's the pit strategy. It gets him back into P4. It's an absolute perfect position to be in, to be honest. He's pitted.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the cars ahead are far away enough to put in the safety car now anyway. So you could just go to the end no matter what.
Yeah, that's it. He can literally just follow this out to the end. Sorokin. Do we have a flashing light on 427? Sorokin's got the DRS, and we see the flashing light, and he knows that that position is going to be an easy one to take.
Yeah, he's been jumped just by a couple of seconds. He's got them back down the straight. Got a lovely shot here on X427's camera. Oh, and he's ran wide as well. I got that from the helicopter. Yeah, that's 3 seconds. So he's ruined his own undercut.
What happened to Haas P18? Piney Penguin
Lost
DNF,
it on.
he lost it into Sector 2, the start of Sector 2, and with a record-breaking time, the Marshals cleared it up in 2.2 seconds.
Something like that. Red Bull would be proud. Tell you what, Gradis needs these guys to pit ahead soon so he can clear them.
Nico.
Speak of the devil,
Nico
is
and
in.
Destructor are in because of Destructor will have to cover that off.
Nico's going to be quite harsh on the tyres towards the end because he's going to have to push as well as
So
be on medium tyres.
So the question is now, what kind of gap will Grelis have when the other drivers come out of the pits? That's the question. As they are approaching, they're coming round.
Oh, it's going to be close. Havoc Connor, you don't want him to be behind. You want him to be behind you, but he's going to get the DRS and he's on 11 lap wide tyres. So.
Oh, look at that! He's right behind him. He's ready to pounce.
You don't want him to though. If you're.
Yeah,
Nico.
this is bad for Nico. He needed to keep that position.
He did, but he hasn't. Not ideal. He's going to leave him at the mercy of X427. And he's going to lose his 10 seconds now behind Grelis. So he's going to need to gain 10 seconds on the medium tyres. Every second he spends behind Havoc Connor.
Oh, it's now 11 seconds.
Causing havoc in this race. His gap is gaining and gaining.
It's now gone to 11 seconds. It's just... No.
Takes it to the outside.
Well, he's through.
Because he's got past. Yeah. Allows him to escape a little bit from X427.
I think Sorokin might be going for a move up in... I don't want to butcher the name of it, I can't remember it. But, no, he's backed out of it.
Blanchemont, was it? Just past the front.
Blanchemont, that's the one. Oh, we have a pitter.
Oh, scrapping through bus stop.
Oh, Destructor has got the exit on Sorokin, and he's going to the outside into La Source. He looks like he could be going for a switchback. He's not. He's still keeping it to the outside. It's the wheel to wheel. All the way up to a Rouge. He's backed out of it. That is the smarter move.
Yeah. Now X427's vulnerable. Through Radion. There's contact. It's nose to rear.
God, look at this.
Oh,
Sorokin's trying to push over to Destructor. He's 3 wide. Destructor is through. Double overtake.
Lovely. Nice action there.
Wow. Fantastic.
Good move. The McLaren boy needed that on the advantaged tyres. Trying to claim a podium.
That was
Lovely kit there.
absolute
See that on
master.
TikTok this week. Speak of, follow the TikTok for some highlights and not a highlight for an Aston Martin Dougie who's had an incident. He's lost his front wing. This could be a VSC or safety car potentially. It's not because he's got moving again, so
He is
he's
going
going to have
again.
to go a long way to the pits. Tell you who's gaining. Nico's gained a little bit.
Nico has gained some. It was, what was it, 10 seconds?
Yeah, something like that.
But the move of Destructor, which has been clipped, and you will probably see it on the TikTok, was fantastic from the young driver.
Go follow the TikTok to watch the highlights. There'll be videos saying, you know, top 5 moments from this week and stuff like that. So if you want to keep up to date, get amongst it. Keep an eye on this battle with Sorokin though. He's got the run on Destructo. It's not over yet.
Oh.
X47's just dropped back a little bit, so it's the Aston versus the McLaren. Battle of the British teams. Flying down the Kelm straight.
He has the DRS, he will get the move done. The Destructor needs to stay as close as possible so he can fight it back. He does very, very well not to lose too much of a gap through the corners. I think Sorokin now he's trying to push as hard as he can to break the gap that he's created. But oh, Destructor is right on his tail.
Yeah. Might want to switch to the Destructo's camera here. Get the attacking angle. Keep an eye on it, and he's run wide Destructo. That's another warning. Probably sure. See what I can do towards Blanche. Come on. It's a game of exits here at Spa. This is the straights. If you get a good exit, you gain all the way down the straight. If you get a bad one, you lose. It's like a deck of cards. And the hand you pull, is it a good one or a bad one? This time it's a bit of a mediocre one. Doesn't get too much into the bus stops. The move isn't on the
I
cards.
think he's prioritising his exit speed here, his Destructor.
You also want to prioritise when. I was going to say where and when at the same time, and when and where you are behind, and when and where you are in front. You want to be in front when you are able to maintain it. You don't want to be ahead. You don't want to, you know, send it to the last source.
It's done exactly what he thought he would do. He's tried to completely
close
close the gap up. He's coming up to the Kimmel straight. Destructor's
He's
right there and
basically
ready.
drafted him. Oh.
Look at that. He was right on his tail, ready to pounce. Masterclass driving from the young Irish driver.
He's very good. This is a battle for the podium as well, so we'll speak to whoever it is at the end and how they feel about this battle. Stay tuned for that.
See you later. That's the fastest lap of the race. Sorokin has dropped back slightly. Needs to fight it back. Oh, Connor's out! Connor's out! Safety car! Safety car! Change the dynamic of the race. This could be softs to the end.
Oh no.
Oh!
Lips are being licked by some of the players here. Grelis is fuming. Doesn't get his Max Verstappen arc like he might have wanted. There are a couple of people a lap down. Not quite, actually. Nearly a lap down. I'm not sure what happened there. It was like we'll see pit lane action for days now. Everyone and their mother into the pits, please.
The restart shall be interesting. It should be softs to the end. If you've got half a brain, you will do it.
7-lap series, quite a lot.
With the safety car, if they manage the tyres correctly, it's doable.
Yeah, people are going for the softs.
Let's get that tyre graphic up and make sure that everybody is doing what we think they're doing and going to the softs. Saget has stayed out. Sygate has stayed out into P2 on 6-lap old hards. That is very interesting. It's a very interesting call, my friend. You might have missed out there.
Yeah, I've just got to go and announce this for 2 seconds, okay? I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Knock yourself out, mate. We've got a safety car. Not a lot's going to happen until the restart, but I'm sure I can cover that. D. Summers. Has he pitted on 3-lap old tyres, or was he already on the softs? I think I might have missed that. DMS Racing 2-lap old softs. As we see, is that Real Army into the pits? It's not. He stayed out. Interesting calls. Some drivers have chose to stay out. They are expecting carnage. I think they're expecting carnage off the restart. That is something that could potentially happen. I don't want to jinx it. You know, commentators curse and all. But we shall see. Interesting race so far. Spa always makes for a good race. As we all know, it's one of the fan favourites. I love watching it. I absolutely love watching a Spa race. There's always a lot of action going, especially in first sector. And what a race this has been for EU4, that is. What I've got to say, with it being only one safety car at the minute, we have been going very, very well. Impressive for the EU4 drivers. Can you see tyres? I did just pull up the tyres. Well, you're not paying attention, my friend, but I will pull them up once again. As you can see, Sygate did stay out, and we have Real Army and Dugget and DMS Racing that seem to be on older tyres, as well as D. Summers is on 3-lap old tyres. I don't know if that's going to do.
Returned.
He is back. Return of the King.
Ooh. Maybe not the king, but the commentator, yeah. So, Sygate saying out is interesting. Ashton, Dougie have not pit. I don't even think they've got fresh tyres left, to be honest.
So, with looking at the map there, suspect the pack will catch up very quickly and the safety car will be in at the end of this lap, which means we have 5 laps on the softs. You could call it a 5-lapper if you will. But Sygate, I suspect, will be a sitting duck by Nico, as a couple of drivers have spoke about in the chat. A couple of people spoke about in the chat. Sygate may have made a bad strategy call. It's a Ferrari strategy for a Red Bull.
Taking a bit from the rivals book. X427 and Pipe Tech, speaking of, have had a pretty quiet but decent race, sitting in the points.
We'll do them well in the Ferrari.
How many people are getting... Ricky says, how many people are going to get 5 seconds for collision with the car ahead?
I'm gonna counter that, Ricky, and say I'm gonna throw this out on a limb and say we have a clean restart. I know I'm shooting.
Yeah.
I know I'm punching high. I know I'm punching high above my weight, but I hope these drivers can keep this together and have a good restart.
These are good lads.
It's been a good race so far. You've had a safety car. Those of you that was very far behind are now back in the race. Anything can happen. It changes very quickly. As everybody knows, a safety car will be in this lap as I suspected. So we're on board with Grelis, and he needs to get a good drop. He needs to absolutely pull away from Sygate and hope that Sygate can hold Nico and Destructor back for a little bit. But it's not looking good for Sygate. The tyres might just not have it. It's going to be very, very difficult. That is a fact.
He's going to have to concentrate so much. he wants to take anything from the race. But I mean, fair enough, you know, he's just hanging it out there. You don't know what's going to happen.
Again, like you say, you don't know what's going to happen. Could be carnage, could be. As we get ready. And I think he's gone. He has gone. He's pulling away. He did get better traction than Saigo, which is expected with the hard tyres. But Nico could be right coming up behind him into turn 1, which he is. Getting himself lined up for a Rouge. Oh, he's taking it to the inside already. He just got much better traction. You can see the difference with the hards and the new softs. He just was never going to work. And he's round already into turn 1 of La Sauce.
Grelis needed that guy to stay behind Cygate so he could use him as a bit of a block, a bit of a buffer, but he has not got that advantage now.
Destructo also needs to get past.
Destructo next up behind Cygate in the game of holding his position here now for the last remaining laps of the race. There's a yellow flag.
Yellow flags, what's going on at the back of the field?
Charlie involved, and he's got going again already. I'm not sure what happened.
He is going again, but he's at the back of the field, which isn't good. Well, I say he's at the back of the field. Real Ashton Army's 25 seconds behind. Did he pit?
Cygate and Destructo are rear wing to front wing, and now Destructo is taking it to the outside.
Cygate doing very well. He's held on longer than I thought he would against Destructo. Destructo is all over the back of him because you can see the traction difference. There's just not a lot Cygate can do. He's fighting very hard with those tyres to just hold his position.
What can Destructo doing to bust up now?
I mean, it is 2.7 seconds clear to Nico Destructo. Oh, he's going to the outside into bus stop.
It's aggressive.
It is aggressive. He's switching it back to the inside. Does he have the better traction?
Nico setting the fastest lap. He's eyeing up maybe a move on Grelis into...
Oh, around the outside goes Destructo. Just has the better traction. He lined that up the lap before. He knew that that could have happened. Destructo's lost 3 seconds to the front runners, and there are 3 laps remaining. That is just so unfortunate.
There's a battle for the lead about to commence. It's a game of patience here now.
Oh no! Oh, Nico getting very slidey. Managed to save, but he's lost a lot of time.
That's going to be a decisive moment in this race. Wow.
Oof.
Just wow.
Yeah, that could have changed everything. Nico was right there. He's still within the DRS. There's still a chance. Semi picks up a 3-second. Yeah. Sid up into P8 though. Was just serving a quali ban. It's a nice recovery.
P7.
Up into P7, gets the move done against Sebi.
I think that might be his last gain, position gain. Maybe Cygate next, but because he has got a penalty.
He's lost 2 positions. Cygate is very close to Pipe Tech. Sorry, he's very close to Cygate now. You can see that the strategy call just hasn't worked for Cygate. He's dropping positions as the other Ferrari is now on the attack. DRS is enabled, and Nico is only half a second away, which means he will have the DRS. Pipe Tech had a little nosy out on Cygate, but we will have to cut that short and go on to Nico, as we could potentially see a change for the lead.
We may. Will he do it now or will he wait?
DRS wide open.
If he has much choice, he's doing it now.
If he does it now... Oh no, he's backed out of it. It's well defended by Grelis.
Maybe not even well defended. I'm riding on board and Nico and he backed out completely.
Oh, Cygate's had an issue and it's expected with those tyres. He's all the way down. Pipe Tech, and he's through. City's through and TLA is through. Pipe Tech on for P4 again, man. That's fire lately. That is fire indeed. If he can stay with his teammate, he will gain the position. Shirotkin picks up a 3-second penalty. It's not what he wanted. Nico
wants a good exit.
Very on the way
to Blanchemont. Is Grealish saving ERS? He knows that he needs to be. Yeah, he's got nearly a full battery. Wow. What's better? What would you rather have, DRS or battery?
I'd rather have the battery, to be fair. It
You'd rather
helps
be ahead of
helps
the
on
battery.
exiting corners. The DRS can't help you on an exit on a corner.
True.
Did I just see
What
Nico
would he decide
flash?
to do? Nico, no, you haven't. I'm running on board with him, and he's got
No,
at
I
least
didn't.
half. He's got at least 50%. He's got 56.543%. Grealish nearly full. I think Grealish might even try and relinquish position here, because if he's got the battery and the DRS, he cannot be fought.
If Nico can stay close enough, like I say, realistically, Nico needs to stay behind this lap and take it on the last lap.
He does, and he's giving himself that opportunity now. I don't suspect he'll go for another overtake this lap, so.
It's all about recharging the battery. I think it's just Sebi getting past Tia Laird there. That was a bad camera angle, but he did. Sebi up into P7. It's a good drive from the Alfa Romeo today. Sirotkin as well, we saw that. Nice! We got that on the rear camera of Sebi. Sirotkin fought his way through also.
Good moves. Destructo not able to catch up with the front two, so he's going to try and settle for P3 today.
That was a nice
Nico.
camera angle as the cars fly past.
He's got another penalty.
No, you're gonna drop your positions. How many penalties does Sid have?
I'll tell you. He's got 6, and everyone behind him's got 3, besides Sygate with 6 as well.
So he should
This is
realistically keep that. But this is the last lap. This is Nico's last chance to take the win.
Who will take this one? Took first blood in qualifying, the second has dominated the race. He's led every single lap of this race. Is he going to lose out or is he going to gain? He must be burning and burning and burning. He's got a full battery.
This is it to burn
Nico
away.
burning as well. He's going to have to save some Nico for the straight. I don't think he's going to do it. DRS now. Nico's burning, he's out. Grealish is still burning. I don't think, the battery is saved Grealish here.
Yeah.
The fastest first sector for Nico, just on battery, just shredded.
I think Grealish could have kept this, but I don't want to speak too soon for Blanchimont. Oh, he's sliding through!
So hard.
Oh, the heat into his
so hard,
tyres.
be
The
careful.
heat in his tyres. Oh no, see,
Needs
getting
to be
all squirrely.
careful.
We have yellow flags. He's far too late for a safety car. We will not see one.
Nico's going to crash if he's not careful. It's close. He's going to get another chance. I don't know why he's burning now. He doesn't need to be burning now. The Grealish is trying to get more ERS. I think he's backed off a tiny bit. Oh, Nico is going to crash if he's not careful
He's
here.
burning his tyres. Nico's burning his tyres with all those slides. He needs to be very careful.
Oh,
No, he's just put too much
so
heat in.
close. Yeah, that's it. It's over. Grealish has got the battery on him as well.
Grealish has got this in the bag.
It's a massive win. He's going to extend his lead in the championship, I believe.
It's a championship drive as he comes to cross the line and take victory here in Spa. It's the one you want to take victory at. It's one of the best races of the season, of the calendar, I've got to say. There's been a lot of action here today. Only 3 drivers didn't finish and only 1 safety car. What a race indeed.
Impeccable, boys. Well done today. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Are you doing interviews today? But either way, I'm not going to be able to stay for them. I'm sorry.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I think with that we shan't do the interviews, but it was a masterclass drive. I will say that. Great race for the EU4 drivers. If the EU4 drivers are here, please put some notes in the chat and we'll call it out on the stream right now. But that is your finishing order, my friends. Absolute masterclass race. Sid with driver of the day, which is definitely deserved. What was that, P6? I think that was a P6 save from last.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Grealish is your
qualifying
new-
ban.
Yeah, I think Grealish is your new championship leader now. He's outscored Destructo, but I'm not sure by how many points. I think it was Destructo who said that.
There is your finishing order, my friends. It's Grealish in P1 and Nico takes P2 and Destructor in P3. Make sure podium position. Pipe Tech takes P4 once again. I think that's 2 in a row, if I'm not mistaken. We have 427, Sid, Sebi, TLA, Dougie, Brother Adam, DMS Racing, Sargate, Shirotkin, D Summers, Real Ashton Army, Charlie, Connor, Pioneer Penguin and Nathan, and that will make your race for this evening. The next race shall be the EU3 tomorrow, but what a race it has been. Thank you all for joining us indeed, and next week we shall have interviews, but we will knock it on the head for today. Thank you very much for joining us, and yeah, we shall see you in the next race tomorrow for the EU3.